Alright, hello everyone. This is Ironman Podcast number 3. I'm going to be the host today. Situation, and right now I'm doing agility in game during the podcast. Currently going for rank 1 slowly, but not getting it.
I'm Zily, the sketchy RuneScape player, and right now I'm just doing fishing in Karanja's store.
I'm Lelalt, and I'm currently going for some PVM drops that are required for master clues.
Hello everyone, I'm Jesus, and currently I'm doing giant mode to finish off 99 herb.
That's Dab of Iron. I don't know why he's not talking, but he is a Vape Lord.
And I'm Allo, I'm doing some PVM.
Dab of Iron in your channel timed out.
And just hunting pets, really.
Alright, well, Dab already timed out. His internet's kind of iffy right now, so hopefully that'll get solved, but we're going to go straight into question number 1. What are our thoughts on Lucky Implings? And I'll start this one out with, I think it's a good update for the game. I like how you need 99 to catch it at with barehanded. I like how it can give you really garbage reward, but also very good rewards like ranger boots. I'll try and get mine that way, I think, or just do mediums still. I think they're good for the game though, and gives nice high-level hunter content that's not OP, but also can be bad.
I think it's a bit silly. From what I've heard of them, they're like really rare, and there's a lot of rewards with clues that are just pretty bad, and you don't really get a lot of good rewards from them. But that being said, we didn't really expect a lot from them. So I just think it's a bit silly that they're a thing. It's just kind of a neat little addition to it, and it's pretty cool to find one.
I think they're fine. As you said, they're really rare, and mostly they give junk.
Hey, wake up!
But maybe once in a while someone will get something good, like Gilded or...
Dab of Iron was
Bucket
moved to
Hill
your
or
channel.
Third Edge or something, and that'll be nice for that person who gets it, but I don't know, mine just... yeah.
I really like the idea, to be honest, but I wish I would see one in game. But yeah, I think they're quite good because they're enough rare, so you don't see them that often. I like it.
I think they're pretty cool. Also haven't seen one, but from what I've heard, there's a lot of junk on the table, so you really never get anything good versus how rare they are. So I don't know if that's good, but I mean I think they're pretty cool.
I got one the first day. Someone called it out for me. I had 24 blood runes, I think, was what I got. So I feel like I got cucked a little bit on that one. But yeah, I haven't seen one since. I see people calling them out, but I don't bother with them anymore because I just hear it's just crappy runes or whatever. I know you can get master clues from them, I think. So that's
I
pretty
think you
good.
can get anything from any clue tier, but you're most likely to get a lower tier
Can you
item.
get third age?
Okay.
Yes. You can even get
Only
coins.
thing you can't get is the pet, I think.
On the first day, Jammy got 2 within the first hour. The first one was 200 coins, and then the second one was also garbage.
You got a Chef's Hat Gold yesterday from Clues, right, Allo?
Wait, what did I get?
The Golden Chef's Hat from Easy.
Oh yeah, I got the golden chef set and the windshield G.
Wow.
And 25 or 30 clues or something like that.
Alright, on to the next question. Next question is, will you collect Nightshade now that they give 3 per seed?
I will. It's gonna be a while because you need to unlock the Arceus spellbook. You're not gonna get... I don't know if you'll get a lot of seeds actually. I don't know how rare Belladonna seeds are. But if I ever get to the point of farming Nightshade, then yeah, I'll pick those up.
They're pretty common from Slayer. I've already gotten a few dozen, and I haven't done much Slayer.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know, has anyone actually if it's from the cave?
It's like 20 seconds from bank to bank.
And you get 3.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I will. I'll look into it. I'll probably will farm them. I don't really like picking them up.
Exactly.
I will farm him. I did so even before the update.
How many have you
I love.
collected?
I'm not even sure anymore, but like a few hundred from the seeds themselves. But yeah, the seeds are quite common, and they give a bit over 500 XP per seed, so it's okay-ish. But I don't still think it's worth it to farm him, as you get so much farming XP from Zulra.
Dab of iron in your channel timed out.
And they're so fast to the cave that I really don't think it's worth to farm them, really, but I will.
Allo Dab DC, so you can go.
Nightshades. I probably would have did it before max, honestly, because just hitting the logout timer like every time you're, you probably get like 14 of them before you logged out or something like that. I probably would have did it before I max, but yeah, not now anymore. But that's a cool update for Ironman that are going for max and stuff.
I think it's a good update. All the seeds are very common from Dagonoths and Abbey Specs. You can just get a lot, and with what Zily said, is you can teleport like straight to it, so it's not that bad. And Jesus said it gives 500 farming XP each. I wonder if it'll be like 1.5k now, because you get 3 instead of 1. So I'm wondering how that's gonna be. I think it'll be worth it though, just to throw into like 1 herb run or 2 herb runs a day.
Yeah, the only thing they should update about it, though, is to make the 2 Leprechaun be able to know them for you. That's an update I wish they will add in the future, and they probably will.
That's a nice.
Yeah,
They
that's a
will
good
if
point.
Someone suggests it.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more than one patch, don't you think? Maybe like throw one on Zay or something like that.
Yeah, they happen.
Yeah.
They throw a ton of stuff on Zaya now, so I'm surprised they haven't thought of that yet.
Yeah, one patch could be at there.
They should
Is it-
also add an Calquat patch to there.
Zay is like a dump for like everything like the J mods forgot to do. Like, we forgot. Let's just put it on Zaya, whatever.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Alright, next question. Question number 3. Do you think hidey holes are OP or no? What are your thoughts on it?
On regular Ironman, I think they're fine. I don't see how they would be OP. Maybe someone thinks more bank space is OP, because you get read a lot of the items you can store in them. Don't need the bank space anymore. But for ultimates, I think they're really OP. You can store a lot of items you normally would have to drop or alch or something like that. But I think they will either disable them totally from ultimates or make it so you need to have that clue step and have the clue in your inventory to be able to withdraw the items from the hole. Other than that, I don't see any problems with the hidey holes.
I think the hidey holes are a bit OP, but I love them, to be honest. It freed like 100 space in my bank account because when they came out, so I'm not going to complain as I do a lot of clues anyway, so I love them.
Yeah, it's like super nice. Like, it just, I don't know, it just sucked having like, whatever, like a scuffed bank account all the time. You gotta just keep dropping items like all the time, and I think everybody knows, at least who knows me, thought it was like a really good update and stuff. I actually did it. I did easy, medium, hard, and elite hidey holes all in one go, so I could just go back whenever. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I did the same, but I only freed like 50 back. If that.
I think they're a good addition. I know they're very OP for ultimates just because you can bank stuff. I saw Lowlander and some other guy going off on like Twitter and Reddit about how you can just store a BGS now, save it for later, and other things. Or like there's a step for a Barrow set that seemed pretty OP. But for normal Iron Men, I think it's great because we already are running out of bank space. Like I'm constantly around 800, and I haven't filled up my hidey holes yet because I still need to do all my medium clues because I don't have rangers. But I think it's a good addition.
I think it seems really OP for ultimates. They just gained like a lot of they lost a lot of time with needing to do clues because it's so sped up now. And for regular Iron Man, it's okay. It's less stuff in your bank, which is good. But there's also a master clue on Intrana now, which used to require you to get Black Dragon in Tanit, and then craft it on Intrana, which was really interesting, and it was pretty cool. But now you can just hide the stuff there, which is dumb.
Yeah, I was hoping they would not add a hidey hole in Entrana.
Yeah.
I really like that clue also. And now basically you can just boost for that clue once, then fill the hidey hole and you're done.
Yeah, it was really creative.
I read somewhere that Kieran said that he wasn't going to do it or make it so that you had a hidey hole on there, so you need to make D-hide every time. I liked that idea, but I guess they didn't go through with that.
Yeah, well, he also said that they would be disabled for ultimates, so...
That's very true.
I like how they remembered to put bank pins on them.
Really?
Just in case like you throw like a Zamigod sword in there and you only have like one or something, and someone tries to like take it from you. Yeah.
If someone went through all the effort to go get the items,
You think they deserve them, right?
oh well.
Alright, next question. Question number 4. Do you think that there should be a Slayer ring telly to the catacombs on Zaya? Why or why not?
That's a difficult question. I don't see a reason that the game should be made easier, like
Hey, wake up.
with every update, like with the tellers and stuff. But but on the other hand, which tasks do you actually do in the catacombs? So I don't think you need a play there, to be honest. I don't see a reason why you should have a teleport there.
Nah, I don't think so. Same thing with him. There's already a regular spellbook telly that goes right there. I mean, there's really no reason for it, really.
I agree with that as well. And for Jesus, some of the tasks we can do there, our dust levels are pretty good now. You can get like 50-60k Slayer XP per hour there now. And then Ankus are decent to do there. And Buji was also calculating, if you want to go for a Visage, Iron Dragons are actually really good to do now. That's mostly if you're going for a Visage. You can, because the Iron Dragons are like right near the teleport on the normal spellbook, like Allo said. Yeah, there's some decent tasks to do there. I'm not too sure about Necreals though, even though they give Fast Slayer, we won't get melees or seeds. But I don't think that there should be a Slayer ring telly.
Wait, you can use shards to get around the catacombs, right?
I think so. I haven't used any yet.
Yeah, I
But
think
nobody
so.
does that.
Yeah, that's kind of a waste of shards. You can just use them on Arclight and do like some demon tasks faster.
I don't think it's really necessary. There's a lot of entrances around Zaya, I think, that allow you to get into the catacombs. And there's plenty of tellies around Zaya that you can get into there now. And there's also the minecart system. There's already good ways to get to Zaya. There's no reason for another one.
Yeah, personally I'm doing a lot of tasks there to get shards for the Arclight to do Zami with. And I hate using, because I'm used to being on Lunars, and I hate carrying a rune pouch with spellbook swap and getting the runes to teleport there every time, so I'd love to have a Slayer ring teleport to the main entrance, but I can live without, and I can see how it's easy escape.
Actually, I got an idea. Put a Slayer task called like mutated like sandworms or something, like where you do the Piscurly's favor, and you have the teleport go there. So people doing like Piscurly's favor or catching anglerfish or whatever can go there. Just put it like right on top of the sandworms.
All right, next question, number 5. Do you think, or do you like Zulrah being the meta for Iron Man?
My first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dab of Iron was moved to your channel.
I think it's okay. I mean, it's a pretty long grind. It's click intensive. I know it's a lot of other things away from the game that you think, you know, why are you doing that? You could just be doing Zulrah. It's pretty much like the question for everything, like regarding
Dab of
efficiency and everything
Dab
like
of
that.
Iron was moved out of your channel.
But I didn't mind it. You know, it takes a lot of, you know, fortitude and patience to do that much Zulrah. To be able to, and what is it down to, like 3K now or something like that?
I think it's still around 5K-ish, because you still want to do all of like farming and fire making there.
I think 5k is quite close, yes. Something like that.
So just if you want to max, you gotta kill 5K Zulrah. Have fun with that. Good luck.
I mean, from the original 9K, that's a lot cut down.
And you don't have to do it if you don't want. Like there's Iron Men that are going for it without Zulrah.
Yeah, one being fiery.
Yeah.
He's doing
Yeah,
a
one
Zaya.
Zulrah.
I like and I don't like Zulrah being the meta. I'd prefer to do it without Zulrah, without Wyverns, without Zaya, and mine like the 1.4 mil essence. I think that'd be hilarious. Seeing like just like 40 iron in the 2K total world, just mining pure essence and Yanel, and it'd be like you'd have like 24-hour comps. Who can get the most pure essence in 24 hours? But I kind of like it too, just because it's not as easy as it sounds to go kill like 9,000 Zulrah. People can say it's super easy and it makes Iron Man super easy, but the people that say that are the ones that haven't really killed that many Zulrah. It gets kind of demotivating having to kill it like 9,000 times.
Separates the men from the boys.
Alright, Cub, I hate you, and what do I think about Zulrah? I don't really like it. I'd rather do like other activities for the stuff that Zulrah gives, but at the same time, Zulrah is like slowly becoming less and less kills. The only reason that I do farming personally, myself, this might not be like totally efficient, but I'd only do it for farming, and if there ever comes a time when there's like a better 0-time farming, then I'll just do that.
I'll have to agree with Tyler. I like and don't like Zulrah. If I had to choose between Zulrah, Wyverns or Zaya, I'd probably choose Zulrah, but I would prefer if it wasn't in the game. Just like I would prefer if they never buffed Wyvern table or added Zaya to the game. Any Zaya methods. But yeah, it's not as easy as people might think to do like what we did, like 9K Zulrah pub. And there's a lot of people who burned out doing Zulrah. Like Jin.
I miss Jin.
And yeah, rip Jin. But yeah, I don't really mind that much. It is really OP, but it's also a grind and a half.
Yeah, well, I don't like Zulrah being the meta. Like, it boosts so many skills, like, while getting farming and rune crafting and stuff, so But yeah, it takes a bit of skill to be able to do the. Myself, I did 5K Zora KC myself, and it is quite the pain to do even the 5K. Like, not saying about the 9K that you guys did. So, but yeah, I would prefer that rune crafting would be mining pure essence. Really, it would be awesome. And yeah, I don't like it, to be honest. It's okay.
Osiris is saying Zaya is way more OP. I feel like it's only more OP just for rune crafting, but Zora gave so many more drops and lessened a lot of time that you need to do elsewhere. Even if it sped up rune crafting a lot, or Zaya sped up rune crafting a lot, I feel like Zora sped up more.
I think Zaya is more OP because a lot more casuals can do it. It's not like as grindy as killing several K of Zora.
That's true. Alright, question number 6. What are your opinions on the new fishing methods recently found? Example of 2-tick lobsters and sharks and 3-ticking dark crabs. Allo.
They were always in the game, right?
Yes.
So I guess they're not technically new, they're just like discovered.
Yeah,
but
recently found.
I mean, someone has had to be doing like 2-tick lobs or something before. Like, I'm guessing like people are watching like Casey's stream or whatever, and they've seen him do it, and now everybody knows that's in the game. But I guess it's okay, really. I mean, like methods in PvP worlds have always been pretty much known. Like people like splashing on like black chins and stuff, so you can't get attacked, and just stuff like that. So I guess I'm okay with it. It's not, a new meta or anything. It's just, I guess, lobs the fastest way to get the pet, maybe, I guess. So, but if you want to go for a fishing XP, obviously you do barb, so you get the strength and agility. That's in cooking, I guess, if you want to go really hard. If you're like Titan.
Yeah, I agree with the lobsters being the fastest way for the pet, but I see Bougie said if it was possible or wasn't possible before the PID update, because a few months ago they updated the PID system, or how it works, where it switches less often, so I don't know if it was possible before then. But I do recall Casey on stream saying that he's known about this for over a year, he just never thought it was worth doing. So I don't know how long it's been out. I think it's cool. People are finding new methods all the time, or discovering new things that were already in the game, I guess.
It's an interesting method of getting the heron pet. With 2-ticking the new fishing thing, you don't need to click on your person or cancel your animation. You just auto-retaliate on the person attacking you. So it's one of the easiest tick manipulation things in this game now. And if anybody wants to learn how tick cycles work, go test it, and you'll get the timing for ticks in your head down pretty easily.
I think they're fine. I've always liked them. Like more click-intensive methods, making skills faster. So more effort you put in, the more XP you get. And yeah, I pretty much agree with you guys, what you said earlier, so pass.
I like it, to be honest. I was watching Casey do it on stream, the 2-tick lobsters, and it looked very fun. Can't see myself doing it ever. Think so that I would, but yeah, it's okay, and it looked quite fun. So it's okay.
I think it's okay. I just enjoy 3-tick barb a lot, so I'll probably do that to 200 mil. But if I get to maybe 150 mil with no pet, you might find me at lobsters. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
All right. Question number 7. What do you think of the new master clues? Will you be doing any? What do I think of them? I think that it's a cool addition to the game. I like how you need to turn in all your clue scrolls for them, or you can possibly get lucky and get it from a lower tier. I like that they did that. I think the rewards are kind of useless from it. It's really mostly, I feel like it's for some fashionscape and some pet hunters. I don't really like the new pickaxe and axe they put in, the looks of it. But, oh well, the only item I do want from there is that pretty princess tiara, so I can roleplay in World 42 better. Kappa. I don't think I'm going to be doing any, though. I don't have, like, much of the requirements at all, and I'm still going to be doing all my mediums until I get rangers, and all my hards now until I get some D-hide boots or something. So maybe I might try masters if I get it from that, but other than that, I don't think so.
Me, I'm having an issue with my sister right now.
Okay. Lola?
I like them, and I plan to do them. And earlier, I did all my elite clues, which I got from Zura, and now I plan to do masters instead. And currently, I'm going for the items required for the master clues, and I'm not far off. I still need 2 hilts, smoldering stone, and some clue scroll items. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to get all the items, and yeah, I like how they did it. At first they went to make it so you'd only get a master clue handing over one of each lower tier, but I'm glad they changed it so you can get a master clue from another clue on completion. And yeah, currently I'm at 37 hard clues and I haven't had a single master clue, so I think they're pretty rare, or I'm just getting unlucky.
Wait, are you a full-time PVMer now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Can we get some pog jams, please?
On my way to rank 2.
Yeah, well, I like the master clues, and I like it that you are able to get them from other clues as well, so it's not only the handing over the other clues, because I like to collect things, and I hate to I have the feeling that I can't do the lower tier clues because I need to hand them over to Watson to get the master clue. But now that you can get the master clue from the easy clues, it's nice to even hunt something like a Bander's Cloak to be like able to get the master clue. It's a possibility. So I like the update really, really much. I've done 3 master clues, nothing special from them, but yeah. And the things you need to do in the master clues, that's like very nice things that they added. I like very much about like the pre-pointed clues and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good update. I definitely enjoyed doing them, although I've had to drop the 3 that I've tried doing. Definitely will try all of them that I get in hopes of getting something dank to drop trade to my main and stake it, because they're all for some reason worth bank and not useful at all time. And so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback with these. I like how there's more than one way to get it. Just not get like all the 4 tiers and then trade them in. I like how you get them from other clues, like doing other clues. I've gotten like 3 or 4 from easies.
How many uses have you done?
I've done like 150. I got a flared trousers requirement, so I got cucked on that one. And I figured I'd just do some easies. I'm enjoying them, so yeah, I'm with you on that one. I kind of want to know what the drop rates are. I wonder when they're gonna release them for each tier of clue. That's gonna be pretty neat. And the lucky imblinks too. You get them from them. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I've done 3 so far. I've had to drop 3. I've done 3. I got a unique from all 3 of them. I got Fancy Tiara, or Spicy Tiara, as I like to say. And Unholy Blessing. I know you could get that from like any tier of clue. And Arceus Hood. So, yep. Nothing useless except for the Blessing, but, you know, I guess bring in all the cosmetics.
Yeah, but traditionally, pretty much all clues have all been mostly cosmic items.
That's
There's
true, yeah.
also a few exceptions, like ranger boots being best in slot and stuff like that, but I'm not surprised that there's nothing quote-unquote useful for Masters, and I didn't expect there to be.
Oh, with this new update, they also brought in new boots from Hard Clues, which are a pretty big increase from Snakeskin.
Yeah, I
but
got
less
a
than
pair
Rangers.
of Gothic boots or something.
Yeah, I think they're like really ugly, but if you
Yeah.
if you go for the what is it? God bless D'hide. That's what I was thinking of. The top and bottom for Zulrah, then there's a chance that you'll get those boots, and you won't have to worry about Rangers.
Yeah, all we need is a D'hide rig now, where you
But
can just wear
aren't
it.
they still quite worse compared to Pegasians?
Yeah,
Compared to Pegasians, yeah, but it's compared to Rangers, it's like -1 range
Yeah,
and
it's
+1
-1.
prayer, so it's really close. They just look so bad.
and who does PVM?
No, I agree, they look terrible.
Yeah, they
The
are
Armadillo ones
really
look like
ugly.
desert boots. Like, what the hell?
One thing I forgot to say about the Masters is I like how a lot of the rewards now, it's just like random secondaries, like limper roots, or it just gives noted toad flax and like some
Yeah,
some
I
Zammy
actually like getting
wines.
I love
like
that as
getting
well.
the
Alright.
Yeah, D'hide shield would be interesting if it had like mage defense bonus or something like that. I just want to throw that out there.
Hell.
No, the way that you get ranging equipment in the shield slot right now is really cool. You either have to do clues or go do the wildy bosses.
Alright. Question number 8. Did you participate in Last Man Standing? And if you did or didn't, do you see a future in Last Man Standing?
Oh, I didn't participate, but the last man standing concept is really interesting to me. I love watching Daisy, and when I was like a few years ago, I used to watch Minecraft Hunger Game videos, and it was like the same thing, and I loved them. I could see it working really good on RuneScape. The only problem is the teams and everything. I think if they gave a new spawn one and like hit everyone's name, it would work really well.
I'm sure they'll do updates and fixes and stuff like that. Like hiding the names and doing random spawns if they can. But I too, the idea, I didn't even apply. So I haven't done it or tried it myself. But yeah, if they do fixes and try to, or take the feedback and try to change it accordingly, I think it'll be a nice addition.
Yeah, I didn't apply for it either, but I like the idea though, and I like those kind of updates that make RuneScape kind of like competitive in more than like one way, so it should bring quite a lot of new players to the game, or I mean it might bring a lot of new players into the game, and that's always a good thing. So I liked.
I didn't sign up for it either, and I also don't really think there's a future in it. There's too many private server type deals that they're trying to introduce, and it's just not really working. And there's also really no way to combat like teaming and stuff. And I know that they have the chests for the random items and stuff, and some of them are pretty OP, yeah, but that's RNG. Like that's what this game is based on. So like I don't know. I feel like they can't really change that. So I don't really know. I don't really think there's much of a future in it though.
You need to not like spawn, like everybody spawn on the same spot. And they need to get that addressed. I don't know how they thought that was gonna work out, really. I did sign up for it. I didn't play it though. I got home at like 6 p.m. Eastern, so by that time it was literally already dead. I didn't get to catch any streams on it. Caught like some late streams, and it was pretty much just a problem. Like people were like figuring out like if you didn't get items, you pretty much had to people to kill other people. So yeah, it just kind of backfired. I've never seen anything die like this fast. Like that was the first beta we've had, and you had to like sign up for it and you had to be chosen for it. And I've never seen something fall flat on its face and be like, I don't know. It just became Clanman mode so fast that it's kind of hard to like look at how. I know they said they've got like a lot of positive feedback on it and stuff, but it's kind of hard to see like how it developed with this beta and like kind of predict what's gonna happen if they like release it live or something like that. So I think it'll be better if they release it to all the public. I guess I think they might have mentioned that, but to see how that goes and I guess make judgment on that. I don't know how they got any feedback.
Yeah,
there's currently 2 players in the last man standing world, so yeah, they should probably open it for more people.
They said that they were opening it to everyone that applied, and we're gonna make changes this week.
Yeah, one thing I did notice, everyone says like there's 0, but I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of the beta. They got all the feedback they want, and they're going to make changes. I just wish they made changes to it like every day. Like, alright, so the first day they had it, they got all their feedback. I wish the next day they added changes to it if they could, and then see how it is from there and keep changing it. And I saw something Cub said, even if they had the names, people can just use autotypers to spam their name so everyone knows who it is. And I thought of that as well. So like, I feel like the only way they could mix that up is like make every character the same on entrance, like look the exact same, and like have it so no one can like talk or something in there, so you can't spam names. I'm not sure how it could really work, but I just hope they start changing stuff for the updates or the beta sooner than later, because they're gonna like miss their chance for it to grow really big soon, I feel.
I don't know if they can do like daily updates, even if they wanted to, because I think they have to rely on the RuneScape 3 team or something to do a game update.
Also, rip good HP bars.
Yeah. I like that they're coming out with beta servers now. If they came out with like beta servers for like everything before, it would be a lot better. Because a lot of the times on like the first day, there's always something wrong with everything that they do. It'd be nice if they, even with like skilling updates, if they let like the big clans test it, and with PVM updates, let the big clans test that. Same with goes with PKing.
Wait, did they say that the problem with the HP bars is because of LMS?
Yep.
That's why they changed it. Yeah.
Alright, for the next question, we have question number 9. What are your thoughts on Zily getting banned? Do you think he botted all his other skills and that that's how he gained rank so fast? What are your thoughts?
Okay, I have no idea if this is true, but this is just what I think. But I think that Jagex keeps a closer eye to the top ranked players to see if they're bot or share accounts or do anything like that. So I don't see Zily being able to avoid detection.
Agreed.
To like be able to max. So I personally don't think he ordered all his or some of his skills on the way to max. But apparently he did after max and got caught pretty fast and yeah, got banned. So
it was a few months. Come on.
GG, and you deserved it.
Yeah, like the thing is, if you get busted botting, like my mindset is always that I can't trust that he did anything like without botting, like or cheating in the past. Like it always comes to me again and again that he did bot, so he might have done it like before. And but I'm with Lela. I don't think like the high level players can bot really that much, like without getting detected. But also there was this guy who botted a lot of Hunter XP on a normal account and wasn't banned until he was very far in XP, so that is still possible.
True.
So, well, yeah. My mindset is you bought it, you might have done it before, you might like again. So that's my mindset. But
Yeah, that's actually interesting for you to say that, because that's one of my biggest fears in RuneScape, to be like falsely banned for botting, because that's like my reputation gone forever.
Link's Titan, dude.
Yeah, happened to
Fake
Link.
2 did.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. I think it's absolutely hilarious that Zily got banned. Rip Max Ironman. But I don't know. I don't really consider auto-clicking Artie Knight's botting. But I don't know. It's definitely not like the way you should do it. But it's not like botting. Botting to me is like you start a script, you know, and it fucking does all your stuff for you with absolutely no input. It's not like he ever started the bot and was like, you know, down the street, still getting XP, you know, is always sitting in front of the computer. So I don't know, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I do think it's hilarious.
Okay, can I tell the Zily, can you give me permission to tell like the whole story of how I like found out about it and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just chilling in Dalek's chat. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I normally watch his streams like pretty frequently and stuff. So I'm just chilling in her chat. Some guy comes in. Oh, one of her subs.
Wait. Cut it off at the point where everyone comes. I don't know what you're gonna say before that, but after that.
No. Anyway. No, I'm just gonna like say like I was just in her chat and just someone puts in her chat like, you know, rank 4 auto clicking or you know, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, he actually said the location. He's like 365 Artie Castle or whatever. So I forget what I was doing at the time. I'm just like, you know, let me just roll up in there to see what's going on. And I get to Artie Castle, and there's literally like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 people like standing there. Like, what are you guys all doing?
I can't wait to tell my side of the story of this.
Yeah, go ahead. And
No, it's not my turn.
Zily's last.
Okay, so I'm just like right there, right at the bottom floor, and I just see you're just like chilling there, like not moving or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm alright with it. You know, who knows? Maybe he's just like he fell asleep, or he come here. And then you just see the whole room like flooded, like the bottom floor like flooded with people, like reporting you and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm fail fishing so hard in real life right now.
Yeah. Alright, that's enough. Let's go.
And it's me. It's my turn. That was Zily trying to hide the evidence. I think he was trying to hit me offline. No, I'm kind of sad that it happened because there goes like a lot of the competition. As Lowlander was on his stream, like showing off the high scores. He was going down. He's like, Lella's like working on some PVM now, and then he was like, Osiris is working on his noob account. And then it was just going down the list of like not that many people are competing. And it's kind of made me sad because now I'm not that motivated even. And plus, it's time to burn out. It's summer.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, good. No, never mind. Jesus coming out. But as for if I think he botted all his other things, I literally highly doubt it. I remember he would play like the whole day while I was at work. Like at Green Dragons, he would kill Green Dragons all day while I was gone. And he would have like 3k bones, and then I would like, even with work, I'd have like 2.8k bones, be like, great job, Zily, you got more than me today. And then he would be salty. I don't think he would be salty if he wasn't actually doing it. Like, I was like, great work, Zily, you got more than me. He's like, I played 5 more hours than you. Or just something. So, I don't think he did. He also did like 7 or 8,000 Zora.
7.3.
7.3k Zora. Like,
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
And people are saying that he botted Zora, like... Did he auto...
botted Zora?
No, that's what people said.
Dude, that's the word going around.
Dude, that's what people were saying. It's like, oh, he got banned for auto-clicking. How did he auto-click 7.3k Zora? Like, I just don't understand people's stuff about it.
Really care to share how you auto-click 3k Solar?
Alright, so, first of all, in front of me, I have a keyboard. You can't hear it, but now my spacebar is like squeaky because that's where I fell asleep on it. And also, I'll embarrass myself, and my left arrow key right here is sticky because of me falling asleep on it. And, alright, so here's the story of how Zily got banned. That, for the last 3 weeks before I got banned, I was doing thieving, and I just didn't do the clicking myself, and eventually I was just too tired. I was trying to stay up later because I was playing a lot during the week and I was pretty proud of myself, but then I stayed up a little bit too late and I fell asleep on my keyboard and it kept going, and then when I woke up it was like 2 a.m. and there was like a ton of people around me, and I sat there for like 5 minutes just watching everyone crowd around me and like talk amongst themselves, and then finally I moved and started talking, and then about a week later I was banned. But even the fact I got banned, I'm still motivated to play. I'm still playing a lot right now, and yeah. Do I think he botted other skills? No, I don't.
I don't think that question was for you, but whatever.
I agree with him. I think he makes a great point, yeah.
You know, I'm sold. Alright. That was question number 9. Question number 10. What are your opinions on raid rewards?
I go first.
Yes.
Well, I don't think we actually need the rewards from the raids, but I'm okay with them. Like, yeah, well, I don't think we really need the new prayers, and yeah, I think it's unnecessary. Although the God-Eye robes, the updated versions, are quite nice, so they are like a good update in my opinion. But other than that, it's like I don't see why we would need those updates.
I think the new dragon stuff is pretty stupid. I can't imagine where there would ever be a practical use for that. The mall, I don't know if it's gonna be useful anywhere. But the prayers and the bond might be good. The prayers definitely be good because they're gonna speed up things like Zora and Green Dragons, which are probably the worst things you'll ever have to do on an Ironman to max. So that's kinda good, I guess. But I don't really know much about the wand. But it, from what I hear, it can autocast ancient magic, so that is very nice.
Yeah, I haven't read too much about it either. I wasn't playing when raids came out in RS3, so it would have been nice kind of just to know how they went, just so I could compare like the rewards with you know, the whole situation on RS3. But yeah, the Elder Mall, not really much to say about that. I saw that was best in slot at Water Fiends, so that's good. I like how the Elder Wand, I like how you need a Master Wand to, I don't know, to make it or whatever. Seems kind of cool. And I think they said that they weren't making it better than Staff of the Dead, so, or the Toxic Staff of the Dead, so that's good. Kadai robes don't really have, you know, much say, and I guess if people want better robes, they're gonna vote it in, and basically just non-degradable Arams, apparently, a little bit better, so awesome. The dragon stuff, yeah, same thing. I guess it's just better for 60 attack accounts or whatever, and they just want to. The dragon throwing axes, That I don't really like. I don't really feel like we should have like range items that freeze players. I don't really like that. And then the prayer is awesome.
I agree. I like most of the stuff. I think the prayers are nice. The only prayers I'm not really a fan of is I don't see the point in like the ones that drain prayer instead of venom, drain prayer instead of poison, drain prayer instead of run energy. For the run energy, when I remember people talking about flicking, and I feel like that someone might just start flicking that. I know they'll have staminas at that point, but I'd like to see how that's going to come to action. It could be really good for a last man standing or something if someone just starts flicking their prayer for unlimited run and just run away. I agree with Allo on I don't really like how you can freeze people with a throwing weapon. It's kind of like the bolus from pre-EOC. Wasn't really a fan of those. I don't see the point in Dragon Plate Body or Dragon Sword. But as for the wand, I like the wand. We didn't mention that it acts as a water staff as well, so you're going to have unlimited water runes. So you can just cast Barrage with not having water runes because your staff acts as it, and you also have the chance to save runes. So I wonder how that's going to balance out in the future. And I also think the Maul is kind of pointless. Seems more like just a fun weapon for free-for-all or Clan Wars Portal.
With the raid rewards, I hope the Maul isn't going to be too OP in PvP aspects, because that may lower the price of AGS even more. Because it's supposed to be a KO weapon, I think they said in the dev blog. And with the wand, it seems pretty cool how you need to get a Master Wand to infuse it with the Elder stuff that's going to drop or whatever. So that's not going to lower the price of anything in the game right now. And the new robes, I'm going to be interested in seeing how Ironman get them. I'm looking forward to getting those for Zora if I ever plan to do that. And the new prayers, Rigor and Augury are going to speed up Zora by a little bit. I don't know as fast as possible time is now, but I'm sure this will shave off like 10 seconds on the average time.
Wait, I have a question about the run energy prayer. Was that a thing in RS3?
No.
Then how did they come up with that idea?
I have no idea.
I'm sure, even
God only knows.
even if you flick it, I'm sure that you lose prayer an equal amount that you lose. Like, you would lose run energy when you normally run. So you can't have infinite run energy. That's just my guess how they'll do it.
Yeah, even if you can't like flick it or whatever, I'm just curious how they came up with that idea. Maybe just an extra pair that they wanted to have implemented.
Yeah, I don't see it being used that much because we have staminas now. It might be. No, actually, no. You'd have to do raids, so you can't have it on low level if you can't trade. But yeah, overall, I'm not against the raid rewards. I didn't like the insignias at all, but luckily they scrapped it. The robes I like. I think they're pretty balanced. They're slightly better than Armin's offensively. My train of thought. Where was I? Yeah, the prayers. They're fine. I think. Rico and Augury. They're pretty powerful, but I don't think they're too OP. And the other prayers are pretty useless. And what else was there? Dragon stuff useless. The more. All useless, and the wand is pretty nice because you have to get the master wand, so it doesn't devalue that much. But yeah, overall, nothing against them, and yeah, and I'm looking forward to doing raids. Well, more specifically, crafting some broad arrows while you guys do everything for me, and I can leech.
You're the PVMer now.
Yeah, you're the PVMer now. I'm gonna be sitting in the corner.
Oh, so that's why you went full-time PV. No,
Lelalt, you're so
preparing yourself for
training for raids. Yep. You got me.
Lelalt, you're so invited to my team.
Alright. Question.
Wait, Jesus didn't answer.
Oh, wait.
Did he? Did you answer
I
Jesus?
think he was the first.
Yeah, Jesus
I was
was the
first.
first one, brother.
Nice job, Zily.
No, I didn't hear his answer.
All right,
But anyways,
question number.
No, I had something to comment on it. Anyways.
Okay, go.
Anyways, with the raids, like overall, did we discuss them yet? With the new, there's new rules about Ironman. They said that they weren't gonna do any Ironman restrictions on it, so that's good news for us. I can do them on my main now.
They might change their minds though.
No, but honestly, we don't know what's gonna happen until they're released, so they could just change them and not tell us.
Sounds
Yeah,
like Zaya
I'm
rune
nine-
crafting.
I'm 99.9% sure they will allow Ironman to do raids. It's just a matter of how or in what teams.
I hope it's like
Ironman only
Barbarian
teams
Assault.
or just any teams. It doesn't really matter in my opinion.
It matters for me. I want to do them with you guys.
So they got banned.
Oh,
All right. Question number 11. What do you think of all the Ironman PKers rising up?
Wow, rising up. What a proper term. Definitely rising up because we're taking over the wilderness. PKing is very fun, and if you get dropped by an Ironman or a group of Ironmen, you should probably just give yourself a nice forehead because it's not like we have any type of good gear or anything, nor are good at PKing. So, yeah. With the exception of Fraser. Fraser's the best PKer in the entire wilderness. If you run into him, you're pretty much donezo. Yeah.
I'm trying to compare like what it would be like on my side, like PVMing without getting any like drops or anything. I guess that's like the closest I could compare because like I don't PK at all really. I had like a range thing, but I never really PK'd on it that much. It was pretty much just like messing around and ragging and stuff. But I mean, if they enjoy it, you know, more power to them. I saw like I'm just getting my taking my opinion from like what I've seen from like streamers and stuff. And apparently, there's like defense like Devo Ironman PKer.
yeah.
It
That's
almost
something.
feels like he's kind of just like ragging. I know it's like it's a bad word for it, but he doesn't get any. You know, it's pretty much just for his own like enjoyment basically, which is you know I don't have a problem with, but I don't know. I just don't see the.
Well, whenever we go, we
I
bring a
guess.
main account to loot all this stuff, so it's not like it's a complete waste of time.
Wow,
Like some kid,
using a
like some
main-
dude said in the chat, Crash PK to AGS and a Safed Dead, so that's a nice little 60 mil. So yeah.
Did he pick up both items though?
His team did.
Clanmate did, yeah.
Okay, that's actually a good point. If you have like a clan behind you.
Yeah, we always bring a main account to go with us, because, well, provided we can.
I find it pretty funny with all these Ironman PKers because you see people with like the name Iron in their name and they're risking like a ZGS and a SERP helm, and you just like die to a ZGS, and you see they have Iron in their name. You see them talk with an Ironman symbol. Just can't imagine how the like person's feeling. Like, did I really just die to an Ironman? Like, and I find it funny because they need to get all their gear back. Like they're spending like a bunch on Mystic or Dragon Scimitars. I don't know, it's funny to see. And I saw Skillspecs tweet a while ago, like, 2 Ironmen just killed me in the wilderness, and it was like Scott and Crash. I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's pretty cool to see. The real burn.
Oh my god.
Everyone shows their true colors eventually, and you know, Layla always said it. Dad will never max, and there he goes PKing. But
I have a higher
anyways,
kill level than you, if I need to remind you.
on a real side, it's pretty funny to see all the PKs that everyone gets, and I'm glad that they aren't killing people in our clan, and they won't. Thank you.
I haven't followed any of this PKing drama, so I have no comment. I don't know who PKs or who doesn't.
To be honest, I had no idea as well. Like it was a thing to PK with an Ironman. Sounds very silly, to be honest. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it, of course. And well, it's nice for Ironman to achieve some items. So if you lose them in the wilderness, we'll get the same achievement feeling like multiple times. So that's. Yeah, I think that's nice. So, yeah, not complaining.
Skilling without getting any resources.
Oh god. That's just like skilling at a 200 mil.
Kill engage run and get nothing for it.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you want like
kill-
200 mil mining, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. You know, you don't really lose out on much.
I don't know. I think it's
Oh, yeah.
cool though. Alright. Question number 12. We have, what are your opinions on the temple trekking update? And
I just heard you get extra Harlanders. I haven't heard much about it. If you could just like sum up like real quick.
we have, you can pick any reward that you want. Like right now, currently, if you do it, you do a hard trek, you can do like 20-ish an hour. It's a random reward that you get, but with this update, you'll be able to pick your own reward. So you can pick herbs, and right now at like 100% reward, it'd be like 26 Toadflax or 75 Terramin / Harlander. One of those two every run, and you can do like 20 runs an hour. Or you can pick like silver bars for crafting. That's mostly the main two. Or pure essence. You can get like 600 something per run.
Okay, so basically it's just gonna count down the amount of Zoro you need to max.
Yeah.
In that case, then yeah, I don't have a real problem with it, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I think that no one's still, like, no main account. They want to change it for main accounts, and I feel like no main account's just going to go there for 75 Harlanders or 75 Terramins. They should really change it up for, like, win-win so it doesn't really devalue anything, but it can be nice money. Like, what if you made it, like, 5 Renars, or, like, you have a chance of getting 5 Guams, Terramins, Renars, 5 Irits, or, like, 5, I don't know, just, like, all the low herbs. Like, a chance to get 5 of them. So you could possibly get, like, 5 Renars, and they're like 9k each.
Yeah, I guess if they change it in that way, yeah, I guess that would be a bit better then.
That's what I feel they should look for. They should look for a way to make it so it's, like, not a lot of supplies, but it's worth a little bit, so it could be good money if you do it for an hour straight.
The main issue with the update coming is all the herbs that it'll give you. Is it that much of an increase from Abbey Specters? I think it's like 40k if they keep the regular herbs
Compared to
there.
what, 25? Or 20?
No, this is just gathering. You can gather like 32k
Well,
herb at Abbey.
Gathering was like, if you gather pure herbs, it's like 90k an hour or something, just off the Harlanders and Terramins.
But yeah,
And then secondaries are 0 time because tar?
Yeah, Tar from Zora.
that's a huge increase. But they also said that they were gonna change it, but then again with Jagex you don't know until the update comes out. I hope that they change it so it doesn't really devalue Herblore that much on Iron Man, but I guess we'll see.
You just know that they will fuck it up, and it will be
Oh,
insanely
we
old.
did.
On release,
We did.
and they won't fix it for a week, so none of us will get sleep that week, and we'll just do temple tricking 24/7 for a week,
Not a bad idea.
and get just insane amounts of herbs banked. And
Sounds-
then they'll nerf it, and everyone will blame us for getting it nerfed, just like they do blame hexes for every nerf in the game.
Texas controls the game.
But yeah, as you said, they are reworking the rewards, so people are panicking a bit early. I think, as it stands now, the rewards, it would be really OP if you could choose the herbs every time. And someone also said that it would be OP for crafting if you get silver bars. And doing tiaras is like 90k an hour. So yeah, that could change crafting meta, possibly. But yeah, hopefully they will release it and it will be OP as well.
Well, yeah. Imagining myself doing like a few months of temple trekking makes me want to jump off the balcony, so not really a fan of the update, really.
Just really hope it doesn't devalue any skills because Ironman is already getting easier every Thursday. So, so yeah, just really hope it doesn't devalue any skills. Just fuck easy skate.
Is it just me, or is the stream flickering weirdly?
Is it?
I don't have it up. I just
Like
have the
the-
chat pulled up.
Yeah, it is.
What's flickering with
Same
it?
with me.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I just noticed that now that you pointed it out.
Wait, what's flickering?
Like the lower half of the screen.
Yeah,
Is it?
same with me.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me play it. Give me a sec. I don't know. What do? How should I fix this?
I don't know, try turning the overlay on and off, or choosing. Click the small X on the box.
Okay, I just
if you're using
I
it.
switched scenes and went back.
Not always very obvious. Professional stream.
I don't know.
Can we continue the questions for now? while you
Yes.
work on that?
Yes. All right. Next question. Question number 13 we have. Would you enjoy playing an ultimate free-to-play Ironman? Or just in general, an ultimate Ironman? I wouldn't enjoy it, to be honest. I don't enjoy ultimate Ironman in general, because I like to collect all my items. I don't like to drop them. I still have like 150,000 maple longbows unstrung, just because I like to collect them. No other reason, really. But as for free-to-play ultimates, like I feel like they're pretty cool to watch. Some people make series on them, or just watching them on CML. Disciple has like a really, really cool free-to-play Ultimate Ironman. And as for Ultimate Ironman, man, women's gonna be maxing in like 3 hours. That's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be like the biggest thing possible.
Ultimate maxing before you.
Yeah, imagine Ultimate maxing before you dab.
Imagine that feeling.
Imagine someone maxing an Iron Man twice before you. On Dab.
That'll be the day.
But yeah, on to the question. Free to play was something that I like looked into because I think it's pretty cool. Like as a child and you were free to play, you were just doing all this silly stuff, and now like free to play, you could do like all the correct things for some things, and but with free to play Ultimate Iron Man, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't imagine playing an Ultimate. That just seems too difficult for me.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with her. I love collecting stuff, and I love seeing my bank grow and my bank value go through the roof, and hopefully pass Osiris soon. And I don't think I could play Ultimate for a long time. But also at the same time, I do like watching some Ultimate streamers, and I like the Autumn Elegies free-to-play Ultimate videos. And it's nice that some people or other people like it, so I can watch them. But personally, I probably wouldn't be or couldn't play it more than a week. I just get bored and wanted to bank all my shit.
Well, I myself couldn't imagine myself playing an Ultimate Iron Man. Like, it feels like, why would you want to torture yourself? Bank, like, that's the best feeling you can have, to bank some nice equipment and get like some collections on like clue items or something. So I could never play an Ultimate Iron Man.
I mean, yeah, it's not really that different though. You just have to use the stuff that you gather right whenever you get it.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know,
the
most things
feeling
are
like
really the same.
you need to like let go of something to be
Yeah.
able to do another skill. That's something that I could never do.
Yeah, you have to pretty much like finish whatever you're doing before moving on, because you have to drop whatever you get. I don't know. I don't know if I would necessarily enjoy free-to-play Open Iron Man, although it is the best way to not have your achievements devalued. So big respect to whoever's doing that. Open Iron Man in general, yeah, pretty fun. Sometimes I play on my friend's Ultimate Iron Man, but not really, because I'm not a burnout. So
Oh.
I wouldn't play FTP Iron Man. But a P2P Ironman, I'd probably do something that's like that, like I could realistically do, like not like max or anything, or get a quest gate, but probably like rush Zora, do some Zora on it because I enjoy hoarding the items from it. Yeah, it's crazy that there's an Ultimate Ironman maxing soon, but I just can't imagine that, really. And just, like, because I like doing, like, clues and stuff, and just, like, dropping, like, so many clues just because you can't go in the wilderness, it would just be annoying to me. And PVMing in general and stuff. So, yeah. And I'd probably just do it to just, like, rush Soul or something. That'd be the only thing I'd do.
Alright, on to question number 14. Do you Alk or Karamcha store for your cash?
It depended on what I was doing, what I was alking or getting rid of. With the Dragon Halberds and stuff from Zora, I just went to the Karamja store because I didn't feel like switching off the Lunars just to alk it. I needed to sell all the Dragon and stuff for daily battle stabs, but with the battle stabs that I made, I alk them during agility. The same goes with the green D'hide bodies. But it depends on how much you have. There were some rune items that I sold to the store when I did Slayer.
Yeah, I sell my most valuable stuff like D-Hellies, D-Meds, some rune items, plates. And then I alk the rest.
I mostly alk everything. Haven't used the Karamja shop that much.
I'll pretty much say the same as Layla. I saw like all expensive things that don't have that many of, but things that stack up a lot of, like staffs and green DI bodies, I would help, because that's just a waste of time having to hop through and sell them, especially with all the main accounts using those for K-store items. But yeah.
Yep, same with Layla. Stabs and like rune meds and low-level rune items I'll alk, but everything else I try to sell to the store. I try to stay away from the Karamja store as much as I can to not devalue main alt or alt money-making methods. So, yeah.
Is that one?
The only thing I alk everything except Dragon Halberds and Dragon Metahelms. I sold 5 per world, so I got rid of them in like 3 minutes, and I never go near the Karamja store. I know a lot of main accounts hate Ironman for going near there, just because they'll sell like 5 flax or something, just sell completely stupid items, just taking up the world when they're using it already. And then some Ironmen will come along, sell like 3 steel 2Hs or something. I find that to be pretty funny. But for the most part, I alk everything. Not usually during agility though, I just alk. Usually during herb lore.
Yeah, I've seen that people selling that store. Like, I don't think there's any Iron Men selling like flax and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely butthurt main accounts.
Wait, with this question, I lied. I said that I did alking during agility. I meant to say I did alking during fire making mostly.
I knew it.
Whoa,
Screw
this
that.
guy.
Alright, on to question number 15. Should there be a quest for daily seaweed, just like there is for buckets of sand, or should there be another way to obtain seaweed?
I love that, to be honest. I hate buying seaweed, and I can't see myself collecting it. And but at the same time, it seems pretty OP. You get basically daily sand and daily seaweed. That's all the
Can't forget daily battle
crafting
staffs.
you need to do. Basically, you don't have to buy any crafting supplies ever again except daily battle staves. I think I'm done. I would love it, but I hate it at the same time. It would seem a bit OP. And I don't like the daily escape mentality.
Well, I wouldn't want that to come into the game. I'd prefer that there could be another shop selling like seaweed and stuff, so that it wouldn't be so crowded at the Carter like shop. But I don't see, like, it's a bit too easy to get seaweed and sand every day. So I wouldn't like that at all. But I would like some method other than the shop to be like quite efficient. Like there is this Piscatoris seaweed collecting, but it's quite much slower than the shop, I think. So yeah, there should be one more method to get them, but not a daily thing.
Yeah, one thing I want to add, they did talk about this in a recent Q&A stream, and they said that they could separate the charter locations. So if you buy seaweed from Catherby, it wouldn't take it off from the other locations, so you would still be able to buy it from whatever port it is. And yeah, so that would be really good, I think.
Yeah, definitely don't think it should be daily seaweed, because that would be easy escape as fuck. Literally 0 time crafting, pretty much. Never have to collect anything. If they did anything about the way you obtain seaweed, like Layla said, all they should do is separate the charters, because, I mean, even now it's not that bad. What I do is I just go to the Port Hazard and buy out all Skill Total Worlds, High Risk, and PvP, and then go to Piscatoris during the time it takes for the shops to restock. And it definitely does not take any time at all to acquire a massive amount of them. So, definitely does not need to be changed or made easier. But like I said, if they do anything, all they do is separate the shops.
I mean, I don't know. Like, we already have, like, daily Valsevs and flax and bone meal and everything else. I mean, like, why would you say, like, just adding one more thing would be a problem?
Who actually uses the bone meal and flax? I don't. But I mean, just think that it's a big part of the crafting grind, you know, having to go out and collect, 5-6k seaweeds every few weeks.
I guess if you don't want to devalue your methods, I don't have a problem with it as long as it's not much. Like, you can pretty much make any amount you want. If you want to just be 50 a day, whatever, you know what I mean? 50 or 100, I don't care. It doesn't take very long to do it anyway. Maybe put it in like Mare Ditch basement if you want to, if you really want to just, if you really want it to be like worth it, then like put it somewhere like, top of like ice pad, I don't know, like whatever.
Yeah, but then think of what they would need to do to like allow you to get it like a quest or a mini quest or some shit, and probably break something with that too.
I'm not a fan of more ways to obtain seaweed. I kind of like how you can already go to the monkfish place and collect there. They did talk about, though, different charter shops selling stuff, but I don't know how I feel. I kind of like what Dab said, the crafting grind, how it is. That's mostly what I think about it.
Maybe have somewhere in like the wilderness where it spawns, where it's easier, like by Mage Bank or something. I don't know.
Anything to make me maxing again easier is what I say.
Go play RS3.
Maybe I will.
Don't test him. He will. Alright. Question number 16. What is your go-to fashion scape gear?
Probably quite naked. No, I don't have like anything like fashion on me when I play. Like I'm usually in graceful and then farming cape, getting ready to go to a farmer. That's about it.
Yeah, definitely don't have a fashion scape setup. It's usually just graceful. Yeah, like Jesus said, farming cape, or maybe like whatever most recent skill cape I got if I think it's cool. No, that's about it.
Yeah, just like Wizzy Hat T. That's basically it. like you need your max cape for everything, which is kind of annoying. I used to use like spotty air cape, boots of lightness combo, because I don't know, I just used to it. I used to use it in like 2007 stuff after Hunter came out. So, but now you need your max cape. Maybe if you could like infuse your max cape with your spotty air cape, so your spotty air cape had like all the bonuses and stuff, but it just looked like a spotty air cape. That would be like neat, but that'll never happen. So.
My fashionscape is pretty easy. Right now it's just bunny ear and a chronicle and a fire staff. Maybe it'll be a steam staff one day, but I don't think so, because Zami God Wars is a pretty scary place, I heard. No, but I usually just wear just about nothing in game.
Back muted forehead. My first fashion skate was the red graceful primordial boots, max cape, and a fire tiara. And then on the account I'm playing now, it's the outfit from Tower of Life and an arty cloak too.
Mine's full farming outfit with mud battle staff and max cape, of course, and the cabbage ring. So basically, I'm always ready to farm. And
Damn,
before I got
sweet.
the outfit, it used to be the white or third age graceful.
Alright, question number 17. Do you think there should be more colors to graceful? Should we be able to get the old graceful? Or do you think there should just be less colors?
I think there should be no colors of graceful. Every single one of them is just so obnoxious and just looks so bad. Every time I see it, I just cringe. It's just terrible. I just don't know why anyone would have ever wanted that. The original graceful is perfectly fine. The only one that I'm slightly okay with is the white graceful, just because it looks so cool. But having to get 100% in every house, just probably not going to do that for a while. Should we be able to get old graceful? I don't know. I didn't really play old school when there was old graceful, so I don't really know what it looks like. So I don't really have an opinion on that.
Yeah, I personally like the old graceful better than any of the newer ones. The color, I don't think there should be any more colors, to be honest. I think we have enough. That being said, I don't really have a problem with the new one. I guess it's probably just because I don't care for graceful that much. I never wear it, but I probably would wear the old graceful because I just like how simple it is, and for what it does, it doesn't really need to be flashy or anything. So, yep.
I agree with you, Allo, about how it just looks so just basic. It's not much graphics or anything. It's just a plain rogue's armor, just recolored, and I really like simple type stuff. I would totally wear that one, and I like the color of it. It's a nice color. And then I don't really have an issue with the current colors of graceful, but I just hope they don't come out with more and just keep adding on. I think there should be a set amount of certain ways to color certain armors, just like the Slayer helms. Maybe they could add one or two more different colors, but I don't think they need to add a ton more colors to stuff.
When graceful was first changed from the pink hue it did have to the white and little drawings on it does have, I thought the newest graceful was like seriously ugly, and I wished we still had the old graceful. And right now, all the colors that they're bringing in just seem so pointless. It's just a lot of cosmetics for no reason. And if I did have to choose a full color, it would have to be the very first graceful set. But also with the very first graceful set, I thought it was pretty ugly. I still went back and watched Lelalt nature runecrafting video to see the graceful bottom.
I wouldn't say no to pink graceful, but yeah, definitely old graceful. Hashtag make graceful great again. I loved it, and it was one of the worst days of RuneScape when they changed the graceful. I don't like change.
That was one of the worst days of RuneScape?
Yep. I loved wearing the old graceful everywhere I went. Although for agility I had to wear only the legs and use armor because my combat and defense was so low, and I would get wrecked.
Well, stamina pods weren't in the game, right? When you were graceful.
Yeah,
I think
had
they were. Yeah, they added them before they changed graceful, if I remember correctly. Not too sure though.
Okay, so wait, they changed graceful at some point?
Yep. You were just drunk when they did, so you didn't
Yeah,
notice.
probably. probably. I couldn't care less, to be honest. Like, even if they added more colors or less colors, or pink gracefuls, or old gracefuls, or new gracefuls, or whatever, I like, I would be just wearing the ones I have on, and that's it.
Do you like
You're
the look of?
clearly not elitist enough for this group.
Do you like the look of the hood? Jesus, do you like the look of the current graceful hood?
It's okay.
Would you wear it to a party?
Probably if I would be drunk enough.
All right. All right.
Honestly, the old graceful hood was pretty ugly too. The old graceful hood and boots were really bad, but I
You
did
guys
like the top and bottom.
All right. On the
Maybe-
what?
Maybe I'm just too used to the graceful, like how it is.
Yeah, it has been in for a while. They shouldn't even have brought rooftops in. They should have just bumped up Brimhaven to what it is now.
All right. Question number 18. Should there be more bank spaces? Should that be a priority with the new clue scrolls and upcoming raids?
Yes, all the bank space, bring it all in. Yep. No, I mean like
Hell.
they said they can't have more than 800 bank spaces, right? So
No, I think they said they can't have much more. Like, it would definitely be under 1k.
okay. Then I guess bring in as much as you can. What I don't like, you have to have a complete set. I mean, I don't know. This is just my opinion. This is probably just me being biased, but I feel like you should be able to put like a clue reward in your house even if you don't have the full set. That's just my opinion. It's just, I don't know. I just have so many duplicates of like rune sets and dragon hide sets, and dragon hide sets and stuff like that that I just can't do anything with. I could drop it to my main to save bank space, or I just have to deal with the lack of bank space. Whatever. The hidey holes did help. I like how the hidey holes help. That's cool. I feel like there should be a way where you could put some of this like extraneous stuff that you don't need ever, placeholders or whatever, just somewhere else, basically.
I agree. Bring in all the bank space. I'm all with that. I also like fill up my loot bag, or my looting bag is like filled with junk items as well, or like clue scroll items, reward items, and like calves and stuff. And I like collecting items so much I don't want to drop them. So I'm either going to need to drop them soon or just hope that they bring in bank space.
You're all fine. You don't need everything in this game.
Thank you.
But instead of more bank space, if we do need more, I'd say just increase the stuff that you can store with construction instead of giving us more bank space.
Great Bolt and Ironman.
Good.
Yeah, Oh, wait, you're not finished.
No, I am.
Okay, so I totally agree with Allo, and would be the best solution if you could put some or clue items in your POH or the chest without having the full set. That way you could get rid of a lot of items in your bank. Then again, I don't know if Ultimates would consider that OP, but you can always make it so Ultimates can't do that. But we should probably suit that, because now they're working on construction, so now would be the best time to try to make them do it.
I really love Allo's idea of like being able to bank the clue scroll rewards without having the whole set. Like, it's very hard with Ironman to get the whole set for like blessed hides or something. So that's a very good idea. I like it. I'm always like liking an update to bank space. But yeah, the hidey holes helped so much that now I can actually bank my like inventory and the stuff I'm wearing. So that's a good thing. because they took so much space from the bank. So, but yeah, I would love more bank space.
I really don't think anyone needs more than 800 slots. I mean, like, what are you doing? That requires 800 slots, and half that shit that you have that you say, like, you don't want to drop it, like, it has no use, so there's no really,
But it
not really
does.
point in keeping it. Like, what?
Bank
Like-
value.
Like,
Like
multiple
whole-
sets
my
of
whole
god
thing,
d'hide and stuff like that, like trimmed clue items.
No,
what are you
I-
ever gonna do with any of that?
I didn't think about the part with the Ultimate Iron Man. That kind of went over my head. Maybe you could have it so they need the full set. So you know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know. I just don't think. I mean, like, people out here at Lowlander, you know, doesn't even have a bank. He's about to max out here, you know, so, like, it can be done. You have 800 more bank spaces than him, you know, so I think if he can do it with 54 spaces or 55 spaces, whatever it is, he can do it with 800.
Okay,
don't think
then
it needs to be
go on
changed.
and drop your whole bank.
Would you like
If
to
you
see more
don't
bank,
need
Layla?
I'll take it.
There's nothing in it. It's all at the arena.
True.
The thing is that, like, I have done like 450 hard clue scrolls, and I've kept all the items from them. So that's a lot of bank space used just for the rewards.
Yeah, but do you actually need any of those things, though?
Of course, I don't need like,
Alright.
yeah.
I
I
think
drop
like-
most of my clue items or
Yeah, well-
rewards I get, and I still have almost full bank every time.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, you get third age, like, say, melee legs from a clue. Where would you ever use them? Like, you don't need them,
Exactly.
but you want to have them in your bank. That's, like, the same
Nah.
thing.
I guess I see
I
where you're
think-
coming from, but I don't agree with it. Those would
The
be
main
shocked
problem here
immediately.
is doing clues. Just stop doing clues and you'll be fine.
I mean, there's always gonna be new useful items coming into the game that you need, but the bank space is never gonna change though. But
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah,
also filter out other items that won't be used, though.
And you also never know what you will need. For example, you would need Bandos Plate, Zombie Full Helm, and Black Dragon Mask for
Yeah, that's cool.
Masters. And I'm sure I've out at least 2 or 3 Bandos chest plates, because I thought I would never need them.
wait, you have 3 BCPs?
No, I mean Bandos Plates.
Oh, the room
Ones from the hard clues.
Like Lelador does Bando.
I mean, he does
I
have
do
3
have 3
boots.
Bandos boots, so yeah.
EVM.
A
More than
little,
I got.
since the idea was like to put more items in your house, I saw Buji say something like a 107 con boost should be required. I totally think that they should make some requirements for construction like 100 plus, just because the fact
Yeah.
that you can boost 8 levels, you don't even need half the XP.
Same, I agree totally. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like all the stuff that they have coming in, it's like 90 required, you only need 82. It's not even like half of it. It's kind of silly.
I mean, the higher the construction rec, the more expensive construction supplies, like from a main standpoint. So
Yeah. Alright. Question number 19. What is your favorite and least favorite Ironman training method? Some examples are doing mole for herb, gathering herb lore secondaries like wines, gathering seaweed from shops or the monkfish place, or just killing green dragons for all your bones and dehides. And I gotta say, one of my favorite things was herb. I loved the fact that it's not just you sit there and buy everything. You have to like go kill Abby Specs or Zulra or just farm literally all your seeds. Before Ironman, I never did a herb run like in my life, and now like to see that I had to do like 7 a day for a few months, it was like I like that it makes you do new things, and the whole point like is you need to telegrab wines, you need to go pick up items off the ground, you need to kill spidines that I've never even heard of before Iron Man as well. I love the herb lore. And my least favorite part, I gotta say, seaweed. I didn't enjoy buying seaweed and competing with all the other people just to get seaweed. And charging orbs. So mostly all the crafting stuff I didn't enjoy.
My favorite part was I don't know which one.
Thieving.
Oh my god.
See you.
My favorite part was like using like everything that I got, but my favorite. Let me stew on what my favorite was. But my least favorite definitely was green dragons. I hated having to do green dragons and mole and Zulrah. Anything combat related, I hated it. But I don't know. With gathering, I didn't really have a favorite. I didn't really like training bank skills. It was just really boring to me. And I was just glad to get it all over with.
By far, my favorite activity is farm runs, especially herb runs. I love doing them. And I should get 40 mil farming tomorrow, so yay. And single least favorite, I can't think of any, but collecting Semi Vines was pretty bad, especially at first. I did it through Calfight Queen. I did like 300 kills and hated every single one of them. After that I telegrabbed and hated every single telegrab I did. And yeah, Zily mentioned Mole. I didn't like Mole at all. But I didn't mind Zura that much. And Green Dragons, I love doing greens. That's one of my favorite things to do.
You okay?
My least favorite is Mole. I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks or something. And weekdays my playtime is like 1 to 4 hours, so it's very hard to do Mole. And during the weekends you get crushed so often, so that sucks quite a lot. Favorite? Maybe the start of Zulrah. You like got hang of it and actually got the drops. That was a very nice feeling. I liked that a lot, but of course you... Well, fast, so maybe that was the nicest thing.
My least favorite by far would be Green Dragons. Because especially with the new health bar update, you don't know when you can attack the next dragon because it doesn't even accurately begin to reflect the amount of hit points the monster has left. And then they run backwards. It's just not a good time. My favorite Ironman training method, I guess, would have been Zulrah, because it's just really nice to like see all the multiple skills that you're banking and just like lots of XP of. So that was pretty fun. Actually doing Zulrah itself, not so fun, but watching your supply stack was, I guess, the greatest part of it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with them. The Green Dragon grind for Parent was just totally AIDS. I don't know how it does it. I really don't.
What's wrong with you guys?
I didn't mind. Dude, I didn't mind it either. That's what I'm wondering.
That's not that bad, really.
I don't know. It's just. I mean, like when I did it, my world probably got crash is a bad word for it because like I just go bank and then someone would be in my spot. Whether it was in the 2K total world, 1750, whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I could have used more worlds. But
maybe that's the reason, because I didn't get crashed at all or PK'd when I did greens. So maybe it has changed.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, T-bones did go up, right? Since maybe like 3-4 months ago. So that might have been it. I'm not sure. But well, that means there would be more people doing it actually. So I don't know. It's whatever. But yeah, prayer is probably my least favorite. That's really just the Green Dragons. Like actually doing it at the altar was not a big deal. My favorite would probably be either mining. I know the dance games are gonna fly. I know, but mining because it's like click intensive and you can kind of like build a rhythm with. I don't know. I just like it. That's really all it comes to. Granted, mining specifically. But
see,
yeah,
I was thinking of like having to gather stuff and then use it as like the training method. Mining, I did enjoy too. But actually, now that I think of it, woodcutting and construction was my favorite. I loved 3-tick woodcutting with the reindeer hat. But
Oh my god,
hated
woodcutting is
demoing.
so great. Right, Lelalt,
Yeah,
or
it
dude,
was really
10 out of 10 skill, man.
Oh.
Okay,
Wood cutting.
one thing about Green Dragons, I saw Bougie say this. It's all about the time zones. I agree with that. I was going to sleep at like 7 p.m. and I'd wake up at like midnight or 1 a.m. and do Green Dragons before I went to work in the morning, and I never saw anyone there. And I did the same with Mole. That's why I didn't mind Mole either. I like never got crashed at Mole. I just switched my sleeping schedule.
I tried that with Mol, but it didn't work. Like there was always people there, even in the mornings. But yeah, that's true for Greens. I sleeping schedule that I woke up at like 6, 7 a.m. my time. So that's like 4 or 5 a.m. GMT. So it was quite dead.
You did them
Maybe
without
that-
ensouled heads, right?
Yeah, well, 99 prayer. When I banked that, there was no installed heads, but all post 99 prayer XP, I have like 700 installed dragon heads.
Damn.
He also has like 30k D-bones now too.
Yeah, 34k.
Oh my god. Alright, next question. Question number 20. Do you agree or disagree with e-dating?
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna have to give out a big L. E-dating is not real dating. You shouldn't brag about doing it. You shouldn't talk about it. You shouldn't be cringe about it. You shouldn't make yourself look like an idiot. You shouldn't think
cock.
that it's real. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, again, I haven't really followed the drama, so I have no opinion on e-dating. Do it or don't do it, I don't care. Either way.
Love has no boundary.
But it's not real love. Trust me, I watch Frozen often.
For the first time.
Love is an open door, Zily. Alright, Jesus, continue on. Sorry.
There's not much more to say.
Yeah, I think it's a very big L, especially if you go around broadcasting it to people. Like some people, no names will be mentioned. It's pretty much a massive L on the face of RuneScape, and it's brought down the game as a whole.
I think it's like the Twitter stuff that really blows it up a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It really is just Twitter. It's changed
Yeah,
the Twitter game.
Social media in general, maybe.
I've had to unfollow people just because I just don't want to.
So
Get
there's your
involved.
opinion on e-dating. Thank you.
Say no to e-dating.
Stop eating.
I don't think e-dating works for people. Like, they're on, like, they don't see each other in real life ever, and they're gonna want to, like, hang out, but that doesn't happen because they're busy not seeing each other in real life. And the Twitter drama is pretty funny, I think. Like, people are getting so triggered over it. Like, they'll post something, and then, like, just people get really triggered and angry about it. I find people's reactions pretty funny to it.
Honestly, the best thing to come of e-dating are the memes.
Honestly, the jokes have gone too far. It's just giving it attention, and now it's spread. Like, alright, so I don't want to give out, like, names, but, like, there was, like, e-dating going on before there was, like, a big issue with it. And then everyone started making a big deal out of it, and now it is a big deal. And now we know about it a lot more, and we see it a lot more. I don't want my Twitter feed filled with that. Speaking of my Twitter feed,
Well, the way I see e-dating really is, you're like, how can I say this like correctly? You have all the things that there is in a relationship, but not the best parts. If you can say it like this. So like,
yeah.
Blue
your
balls.
yeah, well, I think that explains it, really.
Let me remind you all that RuneScape is not a dating site.
Thank you, moderator Dab of Iron. Okay, so speaking of how e-dating can cause memes, do you guys have like a favorite meme of e-dating so far that you've seen on Twitter, or do you have a favorite person who makes memes
I
on
think
Twitter?
as of late it would have to be Maddo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matto. He made a good one yesterday.
Yeah.
I'd have to say I think NYJ is doing some pretty good ones.
Definitely cannot be ignored.
Alright, I don't have any more written questions on the screen, but we have some more that were sent in like right before we went live, so we can do some of those. Guess I'll start it out. Do you see Ironman mode dying anytime soon? I honestly don't think so, because I see new Iron Men being made every day, and I see new Iron Men streaming on Twitch all the time, like day 2, day 3. I think it's pretty cool to see.
There's been quite a bit of rising competition on Iron Man as of lately.
You're welcome.
I was about to say the same as Tyler, that there's a lot of new streamers on Twitch streaming like early Iron Man days, just like you said, day 1, day 2, day 3, and those are just the ones that are just streaming. And I bet there's a lot more people starting new Iron Man accounts all the time who don't stream or get any attention. So yeah, I don't see it dying anytime soon. Probably not until RuneScape as a whole dies.
I don't know, man. Last man standing. Well, I don't know. I think Iron Man mode has to watch itself. To be
Oh
honest.
yeah, speaking of last man standing, now since free-to-play players can do it, I'd actually really like to just have like a free-to-play player and just play on it on the side of my Iron Man.
Well, that sounds fun.
I don't see it dying either. And but yeah, speaking of competition, I would love if there would be more competition, like, of course. But yeah, I don't see it dying anytime soon.
Also, what Hauki said in the chat about can thank Osiris for a new Iron Man coming in. I think that's also true because a lot of Iron Men are like, hey, I saw this guide, so I decided to make an Iron Man and I want to max one now. Don't know how many are going through with it, but a lot of new Iron Men are starting because of Osiris's pace spin guide.
Osiris,
yeah, thanks
is
to
a beast.
Lelalt for that. Lelalt OP.
I think some good evidence of like Iron Man not dying, I've seen a little bit of it so far, is that J-mods are actually like keeping us like in their minds when they're making updates. It's not like completely, and they always say if you ask them, we're gonna be like, look, the game doesn't revolve around Iron Man. But just from like a balance perspective, it almost seems like they have, you know, like a frame of mind when they're thinking about like polling stuff or, you know, just implementing things like right into the game.
Yeah, they disabled that one clue from Masters, which is smart.
Yep, there you go. That's the one I was thinking about. And whatever happens with tempo trekking, if that turns out to be, you know, one way or the other, then we're gonna see.
Yeah, and just to be clear, people saying that Osiris thanked me in the guide, yeah, my only in that guide was to, after he was done with it, and give a couple of suggestions, and that was all. So Osiris did like 99.9% of the work for the guide, so yeah, thank him, not me.
Did you really read it all?
Yeah, from top to bottom.
Alright, next question. How do you feel about energy drinks versus soda drinks versus water? What do you drink when you play? Zily, you can go.
Alright, I'm gonna say energy drinks are disgusting, and I don't know what people find appealing to them. They just taste like urine to me. Soda, I choose soda over water, but in the majority I drink water. But if I had a choice, I'd have Coke. Because Coke keeps me awake.
Water
Beer or
for the
milk?
win, always. I do drink a lot of fizzy drinks, mostly, probably because I'm so addicted to them. But yeah, I drink like energy drinks and water. I rarely drink soda. Although I did drink Coke when I ate pizza today, but it was my hangover day, so...
And honestly, you can't have Pepsi without a soda. I can't. I think it
Pepsi,
tastes
pizza.
disgusting otherwise. Did I say Pepsi?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna conclude.
Oh my god, yeah, I don't know. I usually drink water, but I always have a few energy drinks in my fridge for if I get tired or whatever.
Jesus, what do you drink?
Beer or milk?
Ah.
Mostly water with them. No, I got to
Ancient
say
dragon.
mostly beer, probably.
With that thing, I can't drink regular milk. I think it tastes weird, but chocolate milk I love. I could drink chocolate milk a lot.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't drink regular milk.
I'll gladly make you some toast.
Allo.
Yeah, just Red Bull all the time.
I saw that there was a Gyauza going around of like a ton of Red Bull cans. Do you have like a lot of Red Bull cans still?
Not anymore. No, it's too many. But I throw them out. Yeah, it's good times though. Good times.
I drink a little bit of water, and then my main drink is Blue Voltage Mountain Dew. Drink it occasionally. That is my main drink. Alright. Next question, let's see. Would you guys max out your Ironman with all items and skill total wise, or are you just planning to stick to either items or just skills?
Well, I'm basically doing both, but item-wise, I'm just getting useful items that I need and basically just for clues. And after I've gotten those, I'm going back to skilling. But what was that question? About something about new Ironman?
That I was gonna do that over, or ask that after. It would be, would you make a new Ironman and do it all over again?
Yeah, if I got banned for some reason on this one, I probably would make a new Ironman instead of going back to my main. I don't know, I'm just so used to playing Ironman. Playing regular main would probably bore me.
What was the first question? Like,
Are you going?
what do you plan to do
Are
after
you
maxing,
going?
or-
When you guys when you max your Ironman,
Not
are you going for all items? Like, are you going for all items, like best in slot items? And if you aren't, do you ever see yourself starting a new Ironman to do it all over again?
I'm like not sure. I might do a bit of both, like a bit of PVMing and a bit of skilling. But I don't see myself doing a new Ironman and do it all over again. But yeah, if I got banned for some reason or something, I'm still not sure what would I do. But yeah. But I think I'm gonna do a bit of both, like getting the items and getting some skills.
Yeah, after I max, I'll probably just go for things like SGS, maybe like armadillo, chestplate, and platelet or chain skirt or whatever it is. Maybe like Staff of the Dead, certainly herb crystals. But you know, I don't really want them that bad, like to the point where if I have to end up camping multiple thousands of kills for one item or something, I'm certainly not going to do that. But my main goals after maxing are 200 mil hunter, 200 mil fishing, and I guess like
What?
10k Zoros or something.
Greeny. Get out your odd shot.
I mean,
Wait, how are you gonna do fishing?
3 tick bar.
Yeah, I'm just going for like items and stuff at the moment, completionist stuff. And I hunt pets whenever I can, usually through like Slayer. And I just go back to skilling whenever I want to, really.
But thank you for watching, everyone. Next time we'll try and get something done with the internet to be better. I don't know why it's lagging or DCing.